My brain is shit, man. It's shitty. Like it doesn't function properly. It just does whatever it wants. Life's still pretty good. This is shit brains.
All right, we're rolling.
Oh, hey, welcome to Shit Brains, the mental health awareness podcast. It's not only that, Jimmy.
Hell no.
It's not only that.
We get into tons of stuff.
We get into everything. I'm joined, as always, by my friend, my co-host, another guy with a shitty brain. And by the way, when I say I'm a shit brain, I say that I'm taking it back for all the people that ever said your brain's shit. You'll never be anything but the fucking guy who you'll never be anything but the guy who sweeps up the losing tickets at the Greyhound track. You know, people used to tell me
Everybody in the 1990s.
Yeah, people used to tell me that, and I'd say, fuck you, and if I'm taking this word back.
I'm not crazy.
I'm not crazy.
You're the ones that are crazy.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, no, that's awesome. We get to talk about that.
Yeah, we can talk about that, among other things.
Stuff.
How's life for you? Now, let me tell you guys this, shit brains. It's just me and Jimmy here today, but I have not yet fucking decided. And don't pressure me. I see you sitting there with your looking at me like you fucking know some shit.
With your
don't
I gotta
pressure
have
me.
it eyes.
Yeah, don't pressure me to go one way or the other. I don't know yet if this is a Patreon or a free episode. I haven't fucking decided, Jimmy, because you know what I've been thinking. Can I say this to you?
Say it right now.
Can I say this to your fucking beautiful little face?
From your lips to God.
That's it. From my lips to God's ears.
To God's.
Do you know how, like, old guys, their ears never stop growing? Did you know that?
No.
So
I know,
there's
like
a
drunks,
couple,
like their noses get all big and red
well,
and shit.
there's a couple body parts that never stop growing. I think ears and maybe noses. So God's ears must be so big.
Listening to all them prayers.
He must be so well, but he's so old. I think
He's so old.
If he's around, if he's a thing, he's the oldest guy. You know what I mean?
Fucking ears.
So his ears are just like ridiculous.
What else doesn't stop growing?
I think your nose, and that's it.
Is it like fingernails or something? Or no, that's just
Your
because your body.
your fingernails and your hair grow after death. Those are the two things that continue to grow after death. So if you listen, this is not an admission of anything. If you dig up a grave, say 9 days after they were buried, you're going to find a shocking beard that you didn't think was going to be there.
Right. Especially, to be clear, after 9 days.
Yeah, and
right.
it's not 9 days, and if you were doing it to steal some rings.
That you knew that somebody may or may not have been buried with. Maybe you were at the funeral, and this is all hypothetical.
This is all hypothetical. I got some rings I'm looking to unload.
Fucking looking for some dates.
Yeah.
Get some rings for sale.
Yeah.
Interesting. That's funny how neither of those are connected.
Yeah. What are connected? Oh yeah. No, they are not connected at all. I've got one is what is a ring indicating belonging to the Freemasons, which the people are always like, "Oh, the Freemasons run the world," and I'm like, "Why? How come whenever I see a sticker for one, it's on a Pontiac? You know what I mean? Like, it's never like a fucking Lamborghini,
A Tesla.
Yeah.
Those are the guys that run the world.
Yeah. I think the Masons like ran the world, and then they started getting like in 1904, they ran the world, and then they like one of the world runners was like, come on, let me bring my brother-in-law in, you know, and it just started to gradually loosen up.
Yeah, it's like when the mob, you think it went down.
Oh, yeah, it went down.
Yeah,
I mean, it didn't went down. I think it's still a good time. Everyone's having a good time in the Masons, you know.
Sure.
You wear some robes. It's like
secret cabals.
It's like the Ku Klux Klan, but they accept everyone. You know what I mean? So you get to wear all the costumes without the racism.
That's
you know what I
beautiful.
mean? Because the Ku Klux Klan, they irritate me. They're drawing a lot of kids in They're drawing a lot of kids in.
Can you believe these suckers?
With their fun names, with their, here's the Grand Wizard, and the kids going, Grand Wizard, hello, I'm in. Yeah, if you get to this level, you get a purple robe, and it's like, what? There's graded robes, you know?
Fire crosses?
Yeah, and then next thing you know, you're a racist, and that, so I don't like that.
Yeah.
But the Masons, they're doing the same thing. No racism involved. In fact, nobody knows what's involved. Really, I guess. Rings. They love a ring.
They love, and some say that they get buried with them.
Some would say, be hush, hush. I say, now here, Jimmy, I'm going to get into some psychiatric talk shortly, and I'm going to do a Jimmy check shortly. But I would like to say what I want to get into. Do you know about this? So I have not been particularly horny as of late. So you go through I think at my age, you go through sometimes I'm real horned up for a good long bit. Mm-hmm. And then I go through a slumps of I'm not super horny. It's not like the old days where I was horny all the time. What are you doing horny wise?
I haven't hit that wall yet, but
so you're always horny.
No, but I don't go into. I've never gone into a slump. I've been beating off once a day, every day, religiously.
Okay, see that's what I'm saying.
Since I started.
Yeah, see, I'm past that. I'm not beating off every day. I'm just kind of past that. I'm still beating off, but it's it's an occasion.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's I treat myself.
I went 14 days was the longest I ever went when I was in Austin because I was just working 20 hours a day, just had no time.
Yeah.
And I was literally going fucking nuts.
Yeah.
I was about early 20s.
Sure.
But I could dude, when I got home and nutted for the first time, it was almost audible. You can almost hear it.
Yeah.
That's how much it was.
You could fill up a fishbowl.
Fucking hell. Ruin a poor girl's day.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
but
God.
yeah, other than that, man, haven't missed a day. I haven't gone through that, but there's times when I'm I don't know, fucking.
Well, that's the thing. So I'm running dry. I'm running dry. I'll fuck, and I enjoy that, and but I don't.
So do I. I mean, that's a shit brain's promise. We love to fuck.
Here's the thing. I'll fuck you if I'm not horny. I don't give a shit. I'll fuck
if it makes you feel good.
Yeah, but well, back when I was jerking, there was a new thing I was getting into. Do you know about this fuck style? Jeremy, get ready to pull this up. I don't know the name of it. The man puts his legs up as if he's the woman, right? So the man puts his legs up
over his head,
kind of back, and then the woman fucks him with her pussy onto his dick, like she has a dick. I think it's called Amazon style. Jeremy, look up Amazon style fucking and bring that up. It's so hot, dude.
Really?
And it's one of those porn styles where I think it's oh, this looks hot, but maybe it's not that fun.
In practice, yeah.
Yeah,
that sounds
a
awful.
lot of porn shit, you're man, this is done for the camera.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? This is
that sounds crazy.
It's very hot.
And yeah?
All right.
I'll be the judge.
I found it. And it's surprisingly a lot more educational than I thought I was going to see.
So I'm going to pull educational. I don't want educational. Good, Jeremy. I want the porn, man. Watch. No. Go to Pornhub or something.
I can go to Spain.
Oh, this one. Here we go. Here we go.
Show this?
Best Amazon compilation. That one. Yeah. We're allowed to show whatever you want. Oh, on the YouTube. Yeah. Get that out. Yeah. Click on that. Show Jeremy. It's crazy. It's show Jimmy. Whoa. Yeah, it's crazy. Visit that, and we'll just have to. Yeah, it's wild. Wait till you see it. It's great. It's mind blowing. And you'll X this out or blur this out for the YouTube. Play this from the top. This is called Best Amazon Position Compilation. Yeah, we got to play it with
Do we have to leave the audio on?
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
man.
I'm trying to get fucking hard, dude.
Yeah, come on.
All right.
It's crazy. It's wild. You can skip this ad in 4 seconds.
Let me tease you while you touch yourself. Wait.
See, isn't it crazy? Look at this. Look at this shit.
I don't like that.
What do you mean you don't like it? This is so hot.
She's fucking...
Yeah, it's wild, right? It looks like the dick's reversed.
Yeah. What the fuck?
Next girl.
This one?
No, I'm saying scroll forward. This is
scrub
a don't you know anything about a compilation?
Wait, were you already
man?
watching this fucking video?
Look at this. See, look at this. This shit is great, dude.
I hate that.
What?
You are so vulnerable in that position.
What do you mean vulnerable to what?
So I hate. Look at his.
This
fucking,
one's great. Go to her. Go to her. Go to her. Yeah. Look at that shit, man. It's the only way to live.
No.
What? You don't like that?
No. I don't know why that makes me uncomfortable.
Oh my God! I'm gonna get into that. I gotta show that to my wife. So for those of you that are,
What is this background music?
only listening and not watching the video. Well, actually, even if you're watching the video, you can't see. Go ahead and Google Amazon position. The woman somehow fucks the man, and it looks our minds. It's one of those things where your mind is trained to think the person doing the thrusting has a penis.
Yeah.
So it looks like the woman has the man's penis.
Is that blue? Is that dress blue or gold?
Yeah. Oh, I remember when that thing came out. What was that?
It was that. It's what we just watched.
What happened when that thing happened? What color was that goddamn dress?
We'll never know.
What? Right? It was crazy, right? Different people saw different colors.
Well, it's like you and I with this. That looks so uncomfortable to me.
It's not about comfort, man. You're out here fucking for comfort. I'm out here I need someone to make me feel weird. Take me to the next level.
I just
You know
want
what I
little
mean?
kisses behind my ear, and nipple on my earlobe, and just be like, I love you. Like little stuff like
Really?
that. No, not really.
No.
But not that.
I want somebody to spit in my mouth and fuck me Amazon style. That's what I want, man. Fucking
Woo!
Yeah. Now let me.
That segment is called "Let's Make a Bunch of Post Work for Jeremy." We should make.
No, it's not that hard because it's just like go in on our faces or something. I don't know. It's just don't just like cut off.
Make all their dicks look like Japanese people's dicks.
Yeah. Well, what? Let's do a Jimmy check. How's your life?
On a related note, great, Brendan. Great. I had a fucking.
That's the related note.
A milestone. I had a milestone in fucking history.
What do you mean?
Broke a bed.
Oh, I've done that.
Never done it before. I'm a small guy.
Well, here's the thing. Was it the fucking or was it the bed?
I will argue that it was both, but I think that my fucking over the years has loosened the bolts because I was looking at it. There was some fucking damage on the hinges.
It was your bed?
Yes.
Oh, that sucks.
I'm gonna fuck. Are you
You
kidding?
gotta break someone else's bed.
I'll break every fucking bed in the world if I get to walk around like this, gloating.
Well, you're not gonna break it. It's taken you this many years to break your own
31
bed.
years.
You're not breaking every bed in the world. No one is.
Don't
okay?
take the fucking. Come on. Don't
No,
take the
I'm
air out
proud
of
of
my
you. I am proud of you. But no one's breaking every bed in the world. Let's admit that. It's very difficult. Some beds are very well made. You know what I mean? Shaq has a bed in his home that he fucks on, and it lasts.
Yeah, you're right. But for me, it was an accomplishment, and it was like legitimately one of the outside of one time I made a game-winning 3 in a rec basketball game.
Sure, that's big.
Right, in dress shoes, and I was still drunk. Won the game, shot a 3. We only needed 2.
Right.
That feeling and then breaking this bed are the coolest things I've ever fucking happened to me. It felt so awesome, dude.
That's really good for you. And I want to ask you this, because I have so many questions. First of all, what position?
Snapped with her reverse cowgirl.
Do you like the reverse cowgirl?
If they do it right.
That's the thing, man. Not many can really get you going with it. Looks the reverse cowgirl. I always say this about
visually stimulating.
I always say exactly, my friend. I say this about the reverse cowgirl. I say it's my eye's best friend. It's my dick's number one enemy.
Yeah, because they try to snap it off.
Yeah, unless you get a pro. You got to get a pro because they'll start working this angle where you go, that's not the way my dick goes, man.
Hurts.
You're breaking. You're tilting my dick down.
Yeah.
To the
smashing it into the pelvic bone.
Yeah, you got me pelvic. So.
But yeah, it
reverse
was
cowgirl.
Yep.
So
then fell back into this little fucking glory cave. Just
Sure. Oh, so like the slats collapsed?
whole bed, yeah, done.
Wow,
Broke
done.
that shit.
Dunzo on the bed.
Over. Fucking
Wow. So what are you doing bed-wise now? 'Cause
Fucking-
you're not the kind of guy that can just rush out and buy another bed.
No, I'm applying to deliver auto parts part time right
So
now.
what? How's the sleeping going?
We're going back to the old school, Jimmy.
What was the old school?
Just
Jimmy?
mattress on the floor.
Oh, there's nothing wrong with
I'm
mattress
gonna-
on the floor. I mean,
My whole life.
well, people say like people judge mattress on the floor, and it's like
Shut the fuck up.
it's like you fucking idiot. People were going just body on the floor until like 300 years ago.
2 weeks ago, you were
shitbag.
sleeping on a rug.
I do it every other night.
Oh, no.
I sleep on the rug with the lights on, Googling celebrities that have committed suicide. Okay? I don't do well.
Don't fucking judge me about my mattress on the floor. And now, if you say that, it's a fucking badge of honor. Okay?
It's also-
'Cause
yeah.
you know what?
You fucked your bed, bro.
I fucking fucked till my bed broke.
Yeah, you got, oh, you idiot! You're so poor. You got a mattress on the floor. Fuck you, man! I'm so rich that I fucking broke a bed from fucking. I'm rich and dick, dog.
What's
I'm
up?
rich and dick.
Rich and dick, homie. Yeah.
What are you, money rich? You fucking punk.
Loser?
Yeah.
The fuck wants money?
Now-
I have definitely shown a track record of not loving money.
Money. What is money? It's a made up. It's a construct, a societal construct. I need no part in it. I'll tell you this much: they're trying to sell a Kia now. A Kia for $36,000.
Get the fuck. Shut
Fuck
the,
you!
Shut
You're
the
a
front
Kia.
door.
You're a Kia. Cars are so expensive that I don't even know how I have a car. I don't know how you have a car. I'm looking at cars and I'm going, they're all so expensive. We are literally millionaires for having a car.
They used to give away a Kia when you would buy a Kia. Do you remember that?
Yeah,
They
it
used
was
to
a,
buy
they had a
one Kia.
BOGO. Kia was BOGO. Buy one, get one, baby.
Flying too close to the sun there, Kia.
Yeah, Kia for $36,000. You better fucking open the trunk, and there should be a Nissan in there. I'll tell you that right now, Kia. You sons of bitches.
$36,000.
$36,000 for
Better
a
have
Kia.
some all symmetrical all-wheel drive.
Yeah, fucking. So let's get into the mental health portion of the show. Now that I've been able to share with the listeners my sexual fantasies.
And my sexual accomplishments.
Yeah, I fucking ripped. I went into my goddamn psychiatrist, who I love him, great guy, and I laid bare the situation, and I said we've got to. I said this is the deal. Let me tell you exactly what I told him, Jimmy. I'll tell you fucking exactly what I told this guy. Because here's the thing: some people they go to psychiatry, they go to therapy. They don't know. You've got to take control of the situation. You got to get what you want out of it. So I went in there.
It's like owning a pit bull.
Yeah, exactly. There's no such thing as bad psychiatrists, just bad patients. That's not true. But that is true of pit bulls. There's no such thing as bad pit bulls, just owners who get 17 of them and fight them.
Yeah. No such thing.
So I fucking went in there and I said, look, man, I said, let me tell you where I'm at. I said, I am capable of feeling joy. I am. I said, and I used to not be able to. When I was in the depths of my bad depression, there was no feeling good about anything. But
Yeah.
I said, I feel joy in my life. And I said, when I wake my baby up from a nap, if my baby wakes up for a nap and I go in the room, she just lights up and shakes her arm in the air and smiles because
That's-
I'm coming in.
Hell
And
yeah.
that's fun, man.
Yeah.
That's fuck, dude, this
Hell
fucking
yeah.
little baby loves me. That's joy. And when a new joke works, you know, I feel joy. Or I enjoy watching the Browns, you know.
Mm-hmm.
I enjoy when me and my girl have a joke that just both of us laugh our asses off. That I enjoy that. You
Yeah.
know, so I told him, I'm not incapable of joy. I have joy in my life. But I said my baseline when I wake up in the morning and what I feel for the most part is either sad, angry, or anxious. Those are the three things that I usually feel. And so
I don't think that that's very rare.
well, see, that's,
I kind of feel the same.
That's what I asked, and so what I told him was this. This is what I said to him. I said, so here's the thing. You got to tell me this. This is what I need to know. I need to know this. A, do we need to fuck around with my medicine again? Does that need to be adjusted? B, is coming here and talking to you gonna make that better? And I'm not saying I need it to be perfect.
Right.
I would just rather my baseline be like average, like not up, not down.
Right.
You know, like, so is coming here talking to you gonna fix that? Or C, do I just need to learn to live like this? Because I told him, I can't. Like, that's not,
Yeah.
I'd rather not, but like, I'm no longer suicidal. I'm no longer, I'm not in that spot anymore. So if you tell me right now, hey man, like we've done everything we can do. This is what you get. I'll fucking deal with it. Because I do have good parts of my life. I have things I like, like.
And it's cool to be able to see the forest through the trees there. Because like a lot of times you get lost in that shit and you just don't.
He said B.
What was B?
He said he thinks
Coming to him will.
he said no. He said he thinks we don't need to change medicine right now.
Coming to him will totally work.
He said, well, and he's the only doctor I've ever trusted. And he was like, I think you're getting better. And he was like, I don't know that you can see it because you're in it, but I kind of see it. And he was like, I'm not sentencing you to come to me.
Yeah.
And I mean, he knows that I know I got to go to someone because there's medicine I need.
Yeah.
For
you don't think that there's like did your grifter brain turn on a little bit at all? Because mine did.
No, only because the only reason it didn't. I mean, because I thought what you thought, certainly, that like, oh, someone would say that B to get me to keep coming to him.
Right.
But the thing is, there's two reasons why my grifter brain didn't turn on. Because also A and C both involve continuing to come to him, like changing medicine or learning to live in that way. Both involve me probably continuing to go speak to him.
Yeah.
And then also, he's really old and really fucking chill. And I think he doesn't care. I think he kind of wishes people would stop coming to him so he could go home.
That's kind of refreshing.
It is refreshing.
Yeah, I'd be like, fucking hell yeah.
I think he's just really good, and so he has these patients he feels a responsibility to.
Yeah.
So he's like, I'll fucking keep coming in.
Do you ever have like a teacher that was like ever like real honest? Like she'd be like, I fucking hate that kid or something. Like she'd be like real to you.
Yeah.
That was, and then you're always like, oh, okay, I fucking trust you. So that makes sense.
Yeah. That's why I trust this guy. Like, because when I first came to him and I had six. Well, first of all, I trust him because I got better under his care, but I had 6 officially diagnosed mental illnesses, and he laughed. And he was like, he was just like, that's not a thing. He was like, you're one person.
Yeah.
You have something. I don't know what it is. You don't know what it is, but we're going to treat the symptoms. We don't need to call you 6 different, you know what I mean? Like, if that's doing no one any good to just be like, well, here's the 6 fucking things you have, the categories you fit into.
Right.
So that's the thing. I got to keep going to talk to him. And I don't know.
Well, did he ask him like any follow up on that when he's like, hey, I think you're doing better? Were you like, well, can you tell? Because maybe that might help you if he could show you some things, because you're never going to see yourself how, especially somebody like that, is kind of viewing your progress. Would that help you?
Well, so what he thinks is like, he has this idea that I don't know if I agree with, but like, he has this idea that like, if I can pinpoint why I'm feeling a certain way, that will help no longer feel that way.
Like ground you?
Yeah, if I know what's causing, because his hypothesis is like, look, man, this stuff. He's like, you do have a genetic disposition to depression and all this stuff, but there's also something causing it. You know, there's something in your past and the way you were brought up and the way you lived, all this stuff that is causing. Like, for instance, I don't want to be too specific here because I don't want to throw anyone under the bus.
Unless this is the Patreon. If this is the Patreon,
no,
then
even
you're
if
gonna
we're
hear
the
name.
Patreon.
No, I know. I'm fucking with you.
So somebody kind of fucked me a little bit on something, and I confronted them in a very professional, totally respectful way, and they admitted wrong, and I think it was an honest mistake, and things were made right? And that I couldn't sleep that night because
I think we talked about this.
I'm so fucking uncomfortable with confrontation, even when it's righteous confrontation. Like in that case, I was right. Like and it still bothered me. It just fucking bothered me.
Like
and
the principle of it.
I don't I don't know. And what his kind of thing was like, you lived these years of your life like doing shit that you were really guilty about, that you felt like you were wrong to do. You felt wrong and guilty a lot.
Yeah.
And he was like, that is stuck with you. You now feel that way even when you're acting correctly. And
right.
he was like, you're stuck in fucking college Brendan who's stealing pills out of a fucking bathroom at a party. Like
doing really shitty shit.
Doing shitty shit.
Fucking people over.
Yeah. And he was like, so you can't get over the idea that you can have a confrontation and be right. Like you're just so used to being wrong.
Right.
And feeling correctly bad that now, but it's like, I don't know.
That's an interesting
way to look
at it, because I'm sure like that sound, like when you're saying that, I'm like, huh.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. It sounds right, but I'm like, will that make the next time better? I don't know. Like, I don't know. It's hard to say.
Yeah.
I have some other topics of conversation, but that's something for everyone to think about. I'm gonna get
maybe you gotta forgive yourself. Try to remind yourself that.
Well, I also think like he was talking about like actually I don't know why he brought this up. He was talking about how he was had a patient that in prison that murdered someone.
Oh yeah,
and he goes I had this trans patient in prison that murdered someone, and he goes, oh no, wait a second, that was a different story. This person wasn't trans. That's what he said. And I was like, I don't know.
The trans person murders its former self.
Yeah. I don't know what I was like, I want to know what that story was. But
yeah,
what? He goes, so I was when I was young. He said when I was younger, I had a patient who murdered someone, and I asked them how they dealt with that, and they said they just they never forgave themselves, but they lived. They tried to always make the correct. They tried to live doubly good going forward. And then I was like, why are you? What I don't. I said I don't understand. I don't understand. I said that's interesting, but what about? What does this have to do with me? You know what I mean? Like, it's an interesting idea, but I didn't kill anyone.
Yeah.
And also, like, what are you trying to tell me? I'm supposed to be doubly good? I didn't do this. Motherfucker murdered someone.
Yeah. Well,
also, anyone can be doubly good in prison. It's not hard. Just don't shank anyone. You know? Just go into the protective custody and fucking knit socks for children.
Convert to Islam.
Yeah.
Just like Oz. Yeah, that's interesting. That's a weird way to.
Yeah, I said
compare you.
so. I would say on the week he gave me mostly some good psychiatricing, and then at the end there with the murder story, really
threw you off the rails.
Biffed it. Yeah, he biffed it on that one.
The
Like, what
fucking
the
landing.
fuck is that about? Also,
Jesus.
you know, and then also I go, how was that working for him? And he said he wasn't doing very well.
He just- Thanks.
Yeah, fucking thanks, man. But I don't know. I don't know. It's, you know what's interesting that I have to remember? I have to remember this, man, because I'm like feeling depressed. I'm feeling fucking the stress of comedy. I'm feeling the stress of fucking having a baby and a wife to support, like with comedy being my sole job.
Bullshit industry
Just a
that is
fucking
just set up to
horse shit.
fucking
Well, not only
Amazon fuck you.
Yeah, that's just literally falling apart in front of my eyes. It's just there's a sandcastle just crumbling away that was there and now has been literally taken over by YouTube stars and TikTok stars, and I have no animosity towards them because it's a fucking business and they sell tickets, and it's like, I get it, but it just sucks that it happened on my watch. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not, it's hard to sit there and have any kind of argument when I sell 0 tickets and they sell out fucking 7 shows, but it just sucks that it happened during our era.
I'm the white trash bitch comic. Hey, how's it going? Fucking just let's open up the balconies.
Yeah,
Let's open them up. Oh, Brendan, here's a Tuesday.
Yeah,
Here's a fucking. It's. I'm sure that fucking has a lot to do with it, man. This being a comedian is the worst choice we've ever made.
Well, but here's the thing. Here's what I was going to say. So I'm all caught up in like, oh fuck, what's wrong with my brain? And it's like, dude, the world's falling apart.
Yeah.
On top of that, I'm in a horseshit fucking industry with a bunch of goddamn fucking responsibilities on my back. My girl just lost her a fucking very close family member. Our car got totaled. It's like, maybe sometimes you're supposed to be depressed. You know what I mean? Like, sometimes it's not depression, it's just being fucking sad.
Being alive.
Yeah.
Fucking, life sucks, man.
Yeah.
I think about that a lot. I've never had, like, any prolonged periods of, like, happiness, ever.
Yeah.
It's always, like, something. It's normally self-sabotaging, but, no, you're right. It's fucking, shit sucks.
Yeah. You know what I'm doing now? A lot of people like to carry their... are you vaccinated against COVID?
COVID-19, the virus?
Yeah, I'm talking about. I'm asking specifically about the 19th edition.
Oh yeah,
Are you vaccinated?
I did. Yeah,
I'm vaccinated. A lot of people like to carry their vaccination cards in their wallets. Do you carry your vaccination card?
no, I have it in my car in case I need
Smart.
it.
Yeah, I got it mine in my wallet. But you know what I like to do?
What's that?
I like to one up those jokesters.
What'd you do? What'd you do?
Carry around a fucking negative COVID test.
What? There it is.
There it is. Would have been 2 lines if I had COVID.
Look at you.
You know, you can just buy a test. I bought like 40.
I didn't
I'm gonna
know
test.
that.
Yeah,
From
I'm gonna
where?
test myself all the way. CVS, man.
Sorry, boy, that's
Yeah,
awesome.
negative. Bro.
No shit. That's
Looks like
great.
a lollipop
Yeah.
too. Also, fucking have
much-
your girl piss on it. Pretend it's a pregnancy test. Then I don't know how you finish the fucking joke yourself. You know what I mean?
Do whatever. Piss
Do
on
whatever.
my
Yeah,
fucking
piss on
COVID
whatever
test.
you want.
How much do they cost?
$23 for 2, but and I'm not a shoplifter, but I don't have a problem with it because I think if you're shoplifting from like CVS, fuck them.
Yeah.
You know, they're benefiting from the pharmaceutical industry. I don't do it, but I think.
Well, think about how much fucking money they're gonna make.
Well,
off
that's
these
what I'm
things.
saying.
Like,
So I'm saying if you were a shoplifter, this is one of those items very easily shopliftable.
nice.
It's the box is easy to open. Go ahead and steal yourself some COVID tests.
Listen to that.
Also, I think you can get them free at the library. So either whichever is more your style.
Yep, come brush elbows with me. I'll be in like the 28 confessions of a fucking sociopath section. That's great though.
Yeah. So I don't have COVID. I took the test because my lady was near someone that had COVID, and now that you can do it at home, man, it's I don't really.
That's cool. I had to pay. At my last gig, I just like lied about having COVID at one point, and then actually ended up getting it at some point. So
That's
I just
brutal.
lied.
So you got to go COVID again.
Reinfection is real.
Yeah.
And the guy was like getting fishy about it when I actually had it.
Yeah.
And I knew I had it because I
Sure.
couldn't smell, taste. Like I got put down for a couple days.
They put you down like a
Like
a
old-
racehorse with a broken leg.
like a dirty dog, like a mangy mutt. Yeah, no, I was fucking pretty sick for a couple days, and then couldn't smell or taste for a while, and that was kind of it. But the old owner of the company was like getting like fucking Sherlock Holmesing me because he's just like, this fucking kid's lying. He's like, you gotta go get a test, and I didn't have health insurance, so I had to fucking pay like $100-something to get the rapid test.
See, that's what this is. This is just the rapid test.
Cost me $100.
Yeah,
so
I'll
$11.
I'll sell you my other one for
$30.
$12.50.
Oh yeah, you're gonna make $2 off it?
$11.50.
$11.50. Oh, at cost
For my friend?
for boys. All right.
No, dude, I'll give it to you.
I don't
Are
need
you
it.
fucking kidding me?
I got
I'll
some
give it to
fentanyl
you.
testing strips if you want them.
I don't need that. That's a good thing. They should hand those out.
They
should
do.
hand
They
those
do,
out.
actually.
Yeah.
I saw them at the Family Dollar. And I don't think this is a revelation. I think I'm done with that shit. Like doing
Drugs?
blow. Yeah.
Yeah.
That was always my thing. I had a real bad one the last time.
Yeah, fucking.
Got spun the fuck out, dude. Like up until like 8 p.m. Like just
Sure.
thinking I was going to die the whole time.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, being like comfortable with it and then just being like, fucking, and panic attacky.
Yeah.
But I think for right now, shit brains, I'm laying that, putting that in the fucking past.
Jimmy's putting the coke back in the machine.
Yeah, man. But I have some friends that I thought, and I was like, oh, that's probably not good. Maybe I should talk to them. Because when I saw them, I was like, oh, I should grab these for her.
Oh, yeah. Well, yeah, I mean, that's a good thing to have around. The fentanyl, it's bad. It's
Killing
a bad
motherfuckers,
scene.
man.
It's killing motherfuckers out here.
I remember like in high school for some reason. I remember like Klein used to get the patches.
Oh, the
Remember those?
fentanyl, like the pain patches.
The pain patches,
Yeah,
and then
yeah.
like kids would like cut them in half.
Sure.
And, like,
Oh, yeah,
like,
yeah, I remember
drink
that.
the
Yeah,
jelly
that was
out of
weird.
it.
That was-
and it's like, well, how's it killing people if you were sucking fucking?
Because it's
Is it like synthetic
There's
shit?
more.
Oh, it's
no,
more
there's
of it?
more of it. Yeah, it's pure. Like that was probably those patches probably had like 0.001% fentanyl.
Okay.
It's a strong drug. It's a strong cheap drug. That's what is making it, because like if you don't die, works great.
Yeah, you're like, whew, this is awesome.
You're like, this is fucking.
I have no worries.
But it's very strange that they throw it. It's strange because, I mean, I've been out of the game for a long time. I think
Yeah.
it's very odd that they throw it into coke and heroin.
I don't
You know
get
what I
it.
mean?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
what's your game, fentanyl? You up or down? You know, where are you trying to take people?
I don't get it either, but like maybe it's like trying to get people like addicted to it on the opiate level of it, because cocaine isn't very addictive. I've never been addicted to it.
Yeah, I was pretty.
Yeah.
I sure enjoyed it. I
Yeah.
don't know.
Did you ever smoke crack?
Yeah, I smoked crack.
I did once.
No, that's not true. I freebase. I
Freebase.
smoked cocaine. I didn't
That's
smoke
different.
crack. Yeah, it's different.
It's a little
so
different.
I never smoked crack.
You never blasted the fuck
No,
off.
I did PCP,
Mm-hmm.
and I've done heroin, but no, I only freebased cocaine. So,
Interesting.
I never really had the opportunity to smoke crack. Never came up.
Yeah.
You know, which
Collinwood, it comes up quite a bit.
does it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But one night, I smoked it with my shithead friend who gave me a fucking Xanax bar. I was 10 beers in at the time.
Yeah.
And he's like, open your
Could
mouth.
kill you.
Yeah, I thought it was
Very easily.
I thought it was ecstasy. So I was like, sure. And they took it and then just fucking and we're in Collinwood and he's like, yo, man, let's go to let's walk to like my buddy Lucky's house in fucking Collinwood,
Sure.
which is the hood for you listeners. We like walk in and he just picks up a bag of crack. He's like, Smalls, you want some of this?
Yeah.
And then I remember watching them like take a PBR can and like poke holes in it, like how you used to smoke weed
Right.
before you
Yeah,
could
yeah,
buy
yeah.
a bowl.
Yeah.
And then he put cigar ash on it so that the crack doesn't melt through.
Oh,
And
interesting.
then I'm like watching them do it. And they're like, Smalls, you want some? I was like, sure, why not? Fuck it. Only live once.
Yeah.
And hit it. And instantly, like the second I exhaled out of that fucking Xanax blackout,
Really?
And it was just like, oh,
blast
I
off.
understand crack.
Sure,
I get it.
sure,
I'm a
sure.
crackhead now.
Right.
It was nuts.
Do you know? Have you ever been to like a convenience store that has
Chore Boys,
or the
Rose.
the Rose?
Yeah, I bought my grandma one of those ones.
So there's so it's, for those of you that don't know, Jimmy obviously knows those little roses in glass tubes. Nobody wants the roses. Those are crack pipes. Those are
100%.
Which is kind of weird because it's like there's no law against selling a glass tube. Just say it's for scientists. Like you don't need the roses. You know what I mean? Like you can't. I don't think you can really label them as crack pipes. But you can go ahead and just say like selling glass tubes here for
whatever you want.
Make yourself a mini terrarium. You know?
Yeah, you're not fooling anybody.
Yeah, well, I think you are fooling fucking morons that are like, I'm gonna get my wife one of these roses.
Grandma, me, yeah. I love that. I think I used to like. I can't remember if I had a bit about it. It was something about like the perversion of the ski mask. Like how like that was the ski mask had to have been developed like for like such a noble reason, right? It's like some guy is just like, man, my face gets cold. I gotta fucking. Maybe, I could keep my face warm when I'm going to look for lost hikers. And then at some point down the line, it just got fucking perverted by criminals.
Sure. Well, that's a great observation. I mean, you really, I mean, rarely do you see a legitimate ski mask in use. You know what I mean? I maybe in like the Arctic. You know what I mean? But even then, I think they prefer now those like face warmers and then goggles.
Right.
I think that literally the ski mask, the balaclava, if you will, is literally only used to disguise terrorists and criminals and bank robbers.
Yeah, right. And it sucks. And it was so beautiful at its beginning. So
was
maybe,
it though?
Maybe yeah, I'm sure.
For what?
Jeremy,
For what?
Can you look up when who invented the ski mask?
Yeah, while you're at it, who invented pants? You'll never find this. No, there's somebody had to invent it.
Yeah, and I bet you use a sweetheart.
You bet he was a sweet. I bet he was a fucking
criminal,
French Canadian fur trader, just with a Class A case of syphilis.
Oui. Bonjour.
Oh my pee pee, it itchy. Ski mask, yeah, balaclava. I told you.
Michael H. Kenyon, 1944.
No, he's an American criminal nicknamed the Ski Masked Bandit, also the Enema Bandit.
Whoa, hell yeah! Damn, is there really nothing on here about it?
No, there is. Click balaclava. Balaclava, a balaclava, also known as a balaclava helmet or bali, UK slang, or ski mask.
Why do they always got to make it fucking lame?
Go down.
You're taking a lorry.
The name comes from the use at the Battle of Balaclava during the Crimean War of 1854. So it predates 1854. Let's see. Can we get? Is there a history? Oh, go up to history. Prussian soldiers. Yeah, nobody knows. Go down. See where. Yeah, nobody fucking knows where it goes.
They're like local sweetie pie.
You gotta wonder. Here's what's interesting about the balaclava or the ski mask is the uninitiated, such as yourself, like to call them. Here's the thing, like
balaclava. Ooh, that's a 25-cent word.
If you're in like Chicago or like
Cleveland
or like Russia or Cleveland, it does get cold. So there is a precedent for selling the ski mask, even if you know what it's going to be for. Right. If you're in Syria, you got to know this guy is going to put this thing on and cut a journalist's head off.
Yeah, burn him in a cage.
Yeah, this guy. We are in the desert, and this guy is buying a ski mask, and this is definitely for a video. He's gonna shoot on a fucking Samsung Galaxy and send to the tabloids.
In a fucking landscaping company from Baltimore's Toyota truck that got sent over there.
I've always said that should be a Toyota commercial. You will never see like a militia in Africa driving anything but a Toyota Tacoma with a fucking gun mounted in the back.
No, that should be a Ford commercial where they're like, look, bitch, hey, look, we may have collapsed Detroit's entire economy, but we're not fucking doing this shit.
Yeah.
There's not RPGs mounted on a fucking
Yeah,
F-150.
but that's because a goddamn Toyota Tacoma lasts for 500,000 miles. It lasts so long that it gets sold from some fucking plumber. In 1994, a plumber bought it, right? He bought it in fucking Lansing, Michigan. And then it eventually made its way down to Mexico, where a guy was using it to fucking cart around donkeys or some shit.
Right.
You know, or a hard-working man would put his churro cart in it in the morning. Then it eventually...
Spider-Man dolls.
Then from there, it got shipped to Haiti, where it was bought by some sort of drug kingpin, who then sold it to a militia in the Congo. And that seven owners... 500,000 miles, the thing runs. All you got to do is change the oil, Jimmy.
Right.
Nothing. Change the oil, do the timing belt. That's it.
Meanwhile, there's fucking bullshit Fords on the side of the road every 3 months, huh?
Meanwhile, Kia wants $36,000 for a vehicle.
Hey, if you're Kia, that's a challenge. That's an official ShipBrains challenge to you, Kia.
Now, listen, that is going to be the free fucking episode. Here are some things we need to tell you before we get out of here. First of all, get onto the Patreon. We're going to continue this episode. We're going to go right the fuck into it. The next episode, Jimmy, we're going to go move. I'm going to get a water, and we're going to blast off into this motherfucker.
You hear that?
There are some important things you need to know. I got a lot of dates. Get on my Instagram to get at them. But the big one, hey,
Hey!
Did you stop paying attention? Don't fucking stop paying attention. The big one, October 23rd, I will be running entirely. Is it the 23rd?
I think it's the 23rd.
Yeah, material that was not on my previous album. So everything new to my since my last album at Coda in Cleveland. Come out to that show. If you're not from Cleveland, let me give you another option. Fucking drive here, you prick.
Come on.
What do you got to do? You're listening to a mental health podcast.
And we're crazy.
We are. I just said at the beginning, I sleep on the rug sometimes. And I with the light on. And here's the thing, Jimmy. Can I tell you another thing about me?
Let's know it. Let's hear it.
I've never told anyone this.
Okay. This is
Only ladies that have slept with me know this. Not fucked me, slept with me. Slept the night. I don't use covers. I refuse to use covers, and I see the use of covers as a weakness. I sleep above the covers.
That's nuts. At all times?
If I'm under the covers, I freak out.
Middle of winter?
Dead of fucking winter. What? I will sleep with a hoodie on, the hoodie closed, and socks over sweatpants rather than get under the covers.
How hot is your apartment?
Not hot. I keep it at the standard.
72?
89.
In hell.
No, I think we're right around 71, 70.
That's crazy. That's the craziest thing I've ever heard about you.
It's a weakness. Don't use covers.
Why?
Why do you need to be under a thing to sleep?
Because it's fucking hot. It's like giving a.
Oh yeah.
It's like getting a hug.
Go ahead, stay under there. Then a fire comes and you're all stuck under there. Get on top of the covers, you idiots!
Then what's the fucking point of having cover?
I wouldn't have them, but my wife sleeps under them.
Oh my goodness,
I'd love to have no covers.
I did.
God, I'd love to have no covers.
That is a wild take.
Put a fitted sheet on a bed and leave me the fuck alone.
Can you lay under a sheet?
No. I mean, can I?
Yeah.
Yes. Do I?
You'd hate it.
And in fact,
can you do one leg or? Have you ever tried one leg in, one leg out? Because I do frequent that one.
I've tried it all, man. I've tried it all.
Tried it all.
And I'll give you this. I keep a spare blanket, not the regular blankets. I keep a different blanket that's a lighter blanket in case it gets too cold. So I'll allow a blanket that's an accessory blanket that's not part of the normal bedspread setup.
Okay, like
But-
an Afghan or something. Or is
No,
Afghan
I don't
too
like.
heavy?
No, I don't like those fellas. But
This is interesting.
I don't think it's fair to treat them that way. But by the way, you gotta sign up for the Patreon, because here's the thing: we're not doing this because we care. We're doing this for money, and so you gotta go right.
It's just honest. Like, fuck it. Yeah.
Patreon.com/shitbrain show. Please go on there, pledge. You'll find all sorts of special extras. Jimmy, what can you plug for us, my friend?
Like you said, 23rd at Coda, I'm going to be middling for Brendan. So if you love the pod and you want to come out and see this, see us do what we actually do, fucking come on out. I don't know exactly when this is coming out, but it's not.
This is going to be next.
It's this Thursday. It's coming out.
No. Hey, man, this is a free app, dog.
This is a
free
Jeremy, why are you trying to
fucking
put why are you trying to put a price tag on this shit?
Oh shit! Right, damn.
Somebody's got to put a price tag on this shit.
Tomorrow. Oh, so they're gonna hear the second. So the Patreon we're recording after this actually comes out Thursday. So
Yeah, it's an Inception episode.
Never mind. Yeah, well, no, you can go sign up for the Patreon, because you could always listen back to Patreons. So
Yeah.
they live there forever, or till computers are gone. I don't know which will come first.
Who knows? Regardless, I know that my Instagram isn't going to be changing, which is where you can follow me
Yeah.
at Insta Jimmy Graham, Jimmy with an IE, and I have shit going on all over the place. So come on out. I love you guys. You guys are great.
We do love you, most of you.
Yeah, there's a couple fucking of you near-do-wells.
Yeah. Thanks, guys. All right. Bye.
Mwah.